Right, Lewis, you sorted out your seat height there?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I don't want to tower over the...
Intellectually as well as physically, fair enough. Let's start with the Daily Mail.
Well, the Daily Mail is my favourite newspaper because you get the most news per dollar or per pound, whatever. In the Daily Mail, it's thick. It still has lots of stuff.
90p.
Good value.
It's not even a pound.
It's really good value. I don't believe anything that it says in there, but at least you have something to read.
There's a lot of it.
It's like what comes out of your mouth, really.
Yeah. That's not true. that is don't. Anyway, so this is the big story. Is no wonder the NHS can't afford union pay demands. They're talking about the nurses' strike, and because of the nurses' strike, that the government is paying £400,000 a day, which is like $1 billion a year, maybe.
Yeah, good maths going on there.
Yeah, I just did that right now because anyway, I was going to say what I am. Okay.
Don't worry, mate, we know what you are.
We know.
They can see it.
They can see the brain is thinking. And they spend it on private ambulances and taxis for patients. And because the patients in this country are used to public taxis, which is what's called ambulances. So I don't know if they're losing any money. Because
I think they are losing money if it's not built into the system.
Are they the ambulances that aren't running? Are they still paying for them? Or not paying for the tax for the ambulance?
The point is, it's more expensive going private in this case because they're having to pay people on short-term contracts and more.
Right.
Paul,
it's £500,000 a day, isn't it?
That it's basically being frittered away, which should be just included in the system that we already pay for.
Yeah.
That's the gist of it.
You know what? I've been trying to form an opinion on this. I was talking to Lewis, actually, behind the scenes, and I've been trying to form an opinion on this for weeks now, and I'm conflicted because, on one hand, I think, everybody should have the right to strike or at least means to be able to challenge something, challenge their employers, challenge the government, whatever it might be. But at the same time, I'm desperately uncomfortable with public servants, particularly in the NHS, being able to strike without a minimum level of service. And I know that can be misconstrued because that's what this new bill is trying to achieve. But if you flip that around, it sounds like what they're actually trying to achieve is stopping people or making it illegal for people to strike. I'm not conflicted about that because I think there should be a minimum level of service. And this just goes to show that type of thing is affordable. If we can afford £400,000 a day for taxis or whatever it might be, I don't want to be too flippant about this. It's very serious. And tomorrow could be a very dangerous day for the UK. We just don't know what's going to happen with both ambulance and nurses.
To point out, this is the largest NHS strikes in history. So it's not just one part of the service going on strike and another part another day. This is the conglomerate.
Altogether. It's a perfect storm, potentially.
Well, on one hand...
Hopefully there won't be a storm.
No.
On one hand... you think they should be allowed to go on strike. On the other hand, you think to yourself, how did we get into this situation to begin with? Yeah. Why do we have incredible inflation in this country? We have incredible inflation because they dumped money during the COVID pandemic.
Oh, my gosh.
It all comes back.
And it all comes back. No, they printed billions and billions of dollars causing inflation, which caused the situation. And who promoted the pandemic?
OK, so look, the point is, it's not the NHS workers' fault. They deserve to be fairly recompensed for their time.
Yeah.
They have hard jobs. They should be getting more money. The question is the money there? And that's the end.
Well, that's what you say, but I think it is their fault.
Well, if they're spending this 400 grand, yeah. OK, what has the front page of the Times got, Paul?